Hello, and courtesy of my friends at 88 Vape, we have a new computer on this channel. So first of all, before we go on to the details of the build of this computer, it's like a build computer, not a pre-built. This is all the components have been purchased separately and put together mainly by my son. We're going to go over what's inside this new computer, the monitor, etc, stuff like that. But like I said, first of all, massive thanks to 88 Vape for providing me with this opportunity to do this computer. There we go, all links to every component you see in this video, so if you're interested yourself, they'll all be linked below. And you're looking at you're looking at under £1,000 for the full build, including what a lot of other computer channels I don't find do. And this ain't a computer channel by any means. They don't show you every single part. So we've got the mouse, the keyboard, the monitor. You don't always see that sort of stuff on other like computer sort of builds, but it's not a build channel. This ain't going to be a tutorial video. This is more just showing the new build I've got. That, like I said, everything here is around about under £1,000 at time of filming. So let's go over the parts and let's show it in action. I hope you enjoy this video. But this was only possible thank you to 88 Vape for arranging all this and sponsoring the channel. So thank you very much, 88 Vape. Everything you see in this video, there will be links below. So if there's something you see that you're interested in, look below in the description and you will see it. And you can have a look at it. Further information, click on it, read some more detail than probably I will know, because this is not going to be a computer build video. It's not going to be a tutorial. This is basically just showing the computer that I've built for this channel, Like I said, thank you to 88 Vape. And there's a couple of other companies that have chucked in a couple of freemans, but if you bought all this separately, this is going to cost you about £1,000 English, it's £1,000 British, £1,000 United Kingdom pounds. It's about £1,000 build. And I think pound for pound, price versus performance, I think this is a pretty decent build. So let's get straight onto it and show you everything I've got in this this build. We'll show you the computer, we'll show me playing a game, because it's not really a gaming build. I've got this more of a like an editing sort of build. What's it called? Like a more of a workstation, so I can edit videos for this channel. Also, if you've got a bit of deja vu, there's going to be a very shorter video like this on the other channel, because the computer can be used on the other channel as well. So some people ain't subscribed to both, which I don't know why, but if you're not subscribed to the other channel, then don't worry about this bit. But if you are and you've got deja vu, that's because there will be a shorter sort of video like this on the other channel. If you ain't subscribed, that link to that channel will be below. So let's get straight into this build. Like I said, everything will be listed below. One more time, thank you to 88 Vape, Dean and Sandy for arranging this. So let's go straight onto the case. So the case I went for is the big box, NZXT. There it is there, and that's the I've got everything in boxes there just to show you, but that's the NZXT H510i. And the reason I went for this case, because I think it looks really good. It's easy to build on. It's got loads of openings on the back where you put your motherboard on to get the wires in, so you can get the cleanest build possible. It's a really decent case, nice glass at the front. It's got all lighting around the sides. You can turn all the lighting off, but sometimes it's quite nice having a bit of lighting when you're sitting there. So I'm really pleased with that case. The motherboard, let's go on to the motherboard. So the motherboard I went for is this from MSI. This is the B450, so it's a B450 board. It's an AMD motherboard, and this is the Gaming Pro Carbon AC. If you want to say the full parts. Like I say, I'm not no computer expert, I'm just showing you the parts I bought. And I went for this because it's got Bluetooth and Wi-Fi all built into it, so you ain't got to buy them separate. And it's a decent motherboard. It's got some lights on it as well. It's got some RGB lights on as well, if you're into all that RGB sort of stuff. And I think this is a decent, like, pound for pound. I'm going to keep going on about that pound for pound, but price per performance, we're all on a budget. So price per performance, this is probably the best motherboard I can get. You can get the MSI Tomahawks, I think they're called. There's some really decent motherboards out there, but like I said, it's got the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth built in, so I ain't got to buy no extra components. And normally when this is on Amazon, it sells out quick, so if you see one and you're thinking about it, nab it. That's the motherboard right there. The processor, I've gone for the Ryzen 7. So this is the Ryzen 7 AMD. This is the 2700X, 2700X, 2700X. And the reason I went for it is like price versus performance. This is unbelievable. This was like £150 for a Ryzen 7. And is it Ryzen or Ryzen? Ryzen. I'm going to say Ryzen 7. Like I say, I'm no computer expert, so don't destroy me in the comments if I pronounce stuff wrong. And yeah, it comes with the fan. The fan's already there, and it's a really decent fan that comes with it. That also lights up if you want some more lighting. We're going to have so much lighting on this build, as you can probably see from the clips that I'm putting in. And yeah, really decent processor. I'm extremely happy with that, especially for the price that was purchased for. What else we got? We got the graphics card. So the graphics card, like I said, it's not going to be a massive gaming rig. I have played games on it. I played a game on 4K just a little while ago. Yeah, it was Forza Motorsport 4, whatever it's called, Forza Horizon, whatever that game is, the racing one. I was playing that and I enjoyed it in 4K. It looked stunning. But the graphics card I've gone for is the Radeon RX 570. Can you see that there? RX 570. I don't know if you can see it, but there'll be some clips put in. And this, additionally, this is the Sapphire Nitro Plus, and it's 8 GB. Again, price versus performance. This is, I don't need a super duper, whatever they're called, them stupid crazy a graphics card. I just needed one that would run well, and surprisingly this even ran 4K games well, better than my PlayStation by a long shot. So I'm really pleased with that graphics card. Let's just bring out the power. So you need power to run all this. So I went with this from Corsair. This is the RM 650X, 650 watt, gold rated, decent power supply. Yeah, it's a decent power supply. It's best to, you've got to run all this stuff, you want a nice decent power supply to go with it. It's a power unit, whatever it's called, GPU, CPU, PPU, is something like that. G-Power, I think it's PCU in it, PSI. We won't go too much detail on all the names and stuff. Oh, here we go, we're chucking this. This was a freebie sent to me from Razer. Razer, thank you very much for sending this out. So they've sent me one of their headsets. Yeah, thank you very much, Razer. Like I say, this is not a gaming channel or anything, but people sort of got wind of it. And a few companies send me some stuff out. So Razer sent me these headphones, and I've tested these headphones out. They are amazing. They are absolutely amazing. 7.1 surround sound. You've got the mic that you can fold over. A little bit of light on the ears. Decent headset right there. USB to just plug straight in. Another freebie that was sent to me. Like I say, but if you purchase all this separately, it's still only going to cost you about £1,000. This is from Cerberus, so this is the Rocket Nano. The Rocket Nano from Cerberus. Thank you, Cerberus, for sending that. And that's basically like an external storage device. So this is storage device here. I can run external, and it's an M.2, so the speeds are extremely quick. This is 512 gigabytes, solid. This is all metal casing, and it's got a little M.2 drive in there. Absolutely outstanding. USB type C. This is really quick, ideal for moving big files over if you want to do it extremely fast. That is a total recommendation. So going on to storage on this build. I wanted like a base storage in, something that can hold Windows and use as a bit of a burner drive, so I can, when I'm editing files, they go straight onto this, and then when I'm done with them, I can move them to a hard drive. And I wanted something quick, so I went for the Samsung 970 or 970, whatever you want to call it, Evo Plus. Right there, this has got a lot of reviews, highly recommended, highly rated by a lot of people that know a lot more about technology than me. I went for 500 gigabytes, M.2, just put it on the computer, put it on the motherboard, and you ain't got to worry about it. It's a really quick drive that's on the motherboard. And then I've got I ain't got the box because it didn't come in one. It was like £35 for like a 1 terabyte hard drive. so it's like a solid hard, like what they call just the old school hard drive. I've just got that on the build as well, just to store files over. But stuff like hard drive and space and that can all be upgraded in the future. So I didn't go crazy. So on this build, we're only going to have like, it's only going to be like, if you count this as well, we're talking about 2 terabyte, which ain't amazingly loads of space, but you can upgrade the space in the future. I can buy bigger storage drives. There's a lot of space on that motherboard and on that case to put a lot more. I will get like some SSD, are they called SSD? Yeah, SSD drives through it and add the space up, probably get it up to about 10 terabyte in the future. One more thing which you can upgrade easily is RAM. So RAM, I went for this literally again because price versus performance. We've got a decent RAM here. This is Corsair, another highly rated, highly recommended RAM. I did do all my research before, so this is the Vengeance LPX, and I got this in 300, is it hertz or something the speed's called, and I got 16 gigabytes, 16 gig. It's each RAM is 8 gig, but it's 16 gig in total, and that was decent priced as well. And it's not let me down yet. I ain't been using it that long, but the speeds have been a vast improvement compared to my old computer with this. And like I said, there's 4 space on there. I can upgrade that RAM when needed, so you don't need to go crazy at the start. Just get your RAM in, get some space in, and then in a little while, in a few months, you can decide whether you need some more. Another freebie. This is the last freebie. This is from Trust. I believe they're called Trust. Asta. Is that? It's basically a keyboard. It's a keyboard that was sent to me from an Amazon company, and I was gonna spend quite a lot of money on a keyboard, but when I was looking at this one, it's a solidly built keyboard. This thing is absolutely solid. It almost feels like it's made of metal. The base, it's so heavy, and it's got RGB lighting and all that sort of stuff in it, and it's a mechanical keyboard. I'm keeping this keyboard because I absolutely love it. It's just a really decent keyboard. The mouse that I bought for this build, I didn't buy it. I just used the mouse that I was using before because there was nothing wrong with it, and that's a Logitech Pebble. It's just a cheap mouse, wireless mouse that works when needed. It's just no fuss. You just 2 buttons and a little wheel, and it just works absolutely perfect. I said that was the last freebies, but there was a few of these HDMI cables. One's in size 3 meter, one's in 2 meter. Stuff that I ain't obviously used on this build that I will do a giveaway on. And they were sent to me from Amazon. They're an Amazon company, NO. And I also sent a DP cable as well. The display port. I just use a display port. And they sent one of these as well. And I don't even know what this is. This is some USB cable. No, this is I don't know. Let's actually see what it is. Oh, so this one is a display port to HDMI. So they sent a HDMI to display port, and they sent a display port to display port. I just use that, display port to display port. Put that in there. The monitor. I've only got a couple of things to go, but the monitor, one of the things that you're going to be looking at all the time. The monitor is the thing you're looking at. I wanted a decent monitor. I wanted an IPS monitor because it's better for colours and stuff. I wanted an IPS monitor. I wanted it to be 4K, and I wanted about 27 inch. I got all 3, and this was probably the bargain of the build. I got IPS display, like I said, which I wanted, 4K, which I wanted, and I wanted about 27 inch. I wanted it from about 23 to about 27 or something like that. Got all them literally for 250 quid. The LG, I think it's UL600, again highly rated, highly recommended by people that know what they're talking about. I did do my research, and this display is absolutely amazing for the price that I paid for it. It's almost a crazy price, £250 for 4K LG monitor. Remember the prices that I'm giving, if I've given any prices on this stuff, like that was 150 quid. Motherboard was about 100, the graphics card was about 150, it's about 80 quid in it, 70, 80 quid, this same price, 70, 80 quid, the power unit thing, It's about 70, 80 quid. Each part's about 70, 80 quid, I think. All the price I'm giving you, these are at the time of me filming this. Prices can go up and down. They can shoot down load or they can just shoot up. This is about 20 quid. All links to everything below. These are about 100 quid. What else have we got? Just list some price. The monitor, 250. Yeah, the motherboard. I think the motherboard might have been a bit more than 100. I think it might have been about 130, 120 maybe. This is about £100. That might be a little bit more actually, but it's around that sort of £100 figure. So yeah, that's the price we'll pay. This, the cheapest thing here. And it's the speakers. It's the speakers. These were £20 off Amazon. £20 for some speakers. Have a listen to the sound. These are nice looking speakers, decent speakers. Absolute bargain for £20 them speakers. Also I've got a table it's like a wood top and it's a metal post. £40 off Amazon, that table. I'll put a link to that below if I can find it. It must be in my purchased items. I've got another unit underneath where I'm storing stuff like reviews to do, etc. It's just a unit from not Amazon, IKEA. That was about £20. So yeah, I think I've managed to do pound for pound the best build you could probably get for your money. What could I have done better? First turn on. I'm sure I could have done a lot of stuff better. Like I say, I'm no tech expert, but it's working absolutely brilliant. It's playing games nicely, which I'm not a massive gamer. I used to be, but it's playing games just smooth, butterly smooth. And editing, it's taking on the editing to another level. It's just quicker, it's just time consuming, quicker. I could edit a video in like 1/10 of the time it used to on my old computer, easily within that. And hopefully in the future I can learn better editing techniques, but that'll be later on in the year when I start to learn better editing softwares and stuff. So yeah, if you like this video, remember to subscribe. Hopefully you liked the build I built. Yeah, thank you again 88 Vape for providing me with the opportunity. If you want anything you see on this video, click the link below. Anything earned from the links that you click will go straight back into the channel, don't worry about that. I don't think I've forgot anything. If I have forgot anything, then I have. There's nothing I can do about it now. You lot take care of yourselves. I'll see you on our next video. I'll tell you what, that game is so good.